Welcome, Leo, to Grounded Oracles. Today we are going to do a love reading. First of all, happy Valentine's Day, but don't forget to celebrate love every day of the year as it's important, whether it's self-love or partner, family, friends. Love is important, right? So this is a general timeless reading. Wherever Leo is in your birth chart, you are welcome. Today we are going to look at self-love. Then we're going to look at relationships, friends, family, colleagues, people around us. Then we will look at singles looking for a partner. And then we will end with committed relationships, marriages, whatever you might need to know for your best and highest good, Leo. Okay, and we have the Ten of Cups came out already. So we're going to look at self-love here. Where is Leo on their journey of self-love, Spirit? Show me the cards I need to see. Help us to be open and receptive to the messages you have for us, for all Leos. So take what resonates, beloved, leave what does not. Please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button so this message can get out to others. We don't want this message to stay stagnant. There can be some pretty powerful messages here that people need to hear. Okay, first of all, we have the High Priestess. Beautiful. Okay. And then I know we had the Ten of Cups that jumped out at us. Okay. Ten of Cups. Right. And then we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. We have some tens, so a lot of completions, and the Nine of Cups. So we have the 9 and 10 of Cups. Okay. But they are separated by the Ace of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So if I have a 9 and 10 of Cups in a reading, I usually, oftentimes they correlate to growth, right? From wish fulfillment to the ultimate fulfillment being manifested, which is still the case. But I believe in this storyline, for some of you, this is about having at one point deep intuition about what your Ten of Cups looks like and living that out. You received an invitation to look at your life in a very balanced, logical way, and you have realized that there's a lot of things to work on, right? You came to some realization because you accepted that invitation. You sat down and took a good hard look at yourself and where you needed to grow, right? But you were using it with your intuition. Very beautiful, okay? And the only thing we're missing is the earth element here in self-love. But for you, this is about embracing your emotions, and your fiery passion to make the life that you want. But I think in that search, beloved, you have been carrying too many things, right? Okay, you've been carrying too much. The life that you want is like right in front of you. You love yourself enough to know, to evaluate what it is that you want and what you need to lay down. So you need to honor yourself, Leo. You need to give yourself a pat on the back because you've done a lot of the work. There is always work to do in self-love, always. But you have put in a great deal of work, and you're manifesting a different life. And some of you are becoming more aware of your, not just your intuition, but your connectivity to spirit, to your spirit team, and to others. You have realized, taken up the mantle to share your spirituality with others. Like, you're living this out. Okay, you're really living this out. Some of you may be going on spiritual retreat soon. Some of you will be hosting and teaching different spiritual retreats. You may even just be pointing out to people what their aura looks like to them, but what their energy looks like, but in a balanced way, not uninvited. There's some very beautiful energies here. Lots of respect to you, Leo, for doing the work. And now it's just a matter of being willing to lay down the burdens you have, but that's not meaning that you're just going to walk away from them as if they never happened. You're willing to work with them. You just may need to rearrange them to a way that it works for you, that's balanced for you, so your life doesn't get out of balance, right? We need to bring in some earth energy and seeing where you're putting your resources. What does your physical reality look like? Are you treating your body well? You're treating your spirit well. Now it's time to treat your body well as well. So what can you do to bring these things into balance while you're manifesting this incredible life that you want? You're a role model for others, Leo. So again, kudos to you. Okay, please leave a comment. How does this resonate? How does this feel? And if you are not quite at the Nine of Cups energy yet, you're not quite willing to rearrange things yet, maybe it's not time, but it is coming soon, okay? It's coming soon. All right, Spirit, what does Leo need to know about love in relationships, co-workers, neighborhood, family? What do they need to know and experience for their best and highest good? Okay, what does Leo need to know? All right, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the King of Cups. We have the World card. Beautiful. And we have the Seven of Wands. Okay. All right. As is all levels of love, areas of love, they're all connected. So some of these storylines may resonate, some may not, like self-love might, the singles might not. This area of relationships around you are very much connected to your self-love, in that there's an end to the way you've been handling relationships. I think your eyes have been so open, Leo, that you're approaching relationships differently. It might feel like a whole new world, okay? It could be, you are respecting yourself enough to set boundaries, to use your intuition when you are meeting people, even when you're evaluating those relationships in your life that you want to invest in more with your time, your energy, your love. And whether or not you decide relationships should continue in your life, like if you have acquaintances that are just sort of toxic and not necessary, you might decide to reestablish them in a different way, could cut them out of your life. You may decide to reinvest some time into them to see what kind of people they are, because you're curious, because you love people and you want to help people. Okay. You are someone that people want to be friends with because you are encouraging them. People may look up to you. People might want to process their feelings with you, right? You might become a life coach, a mentor. This might be the byproduct of having had a mentor or a life coach of some kind. You have definitely taken advantage of looking at the past, embracing where you're at, so you have a clear direction moving forward, Leo. And some of you may need to definitely stand your ground with these changes. There's going to be people that may not understand the changes you've gone through, but I think most are going to receive this well. Like, I think they're going to, you might have had some rough, sharp edges about you, Leo, that came out when you spoke to people. Maybe it was the way you talked. Maybe it was your tone. Maybe it was the facial expressions you made. They do make up 70% of our verbal, nonverbal language. how we communicate. So there's something that's changed about you, and people are going to be really drawn in, but they might be questioning it. They might be questioning the validity of it. Is this really you? Is this some sort of joke or prank, or, you know, there could be any number of opinions. So you might need to, you don't have to explain yourself to anyone, but you might need to be a little patient with people. Okay, what else does Leo need to know about friends, relationships? Okay, and we have the 10 of Swords. So we've got 3 10s in this reading, right? We have the completion of something. We are missing the 10 of Pentacles. So again, we've got a lack of pentacle energy about your material world, manifestation, how you're treating your body, how you're investing in your life, your physical world. Okay. There's some things coming to an end. So you're definitely putting a lot behind you, but you're going to need to in order to embrace this new life. I think some of you are going to be moving kind of to start over, to take your new perspective. Some of you, again, you might be going to maybe seminary, maybe some sort of higher learning where you're looking to move and get like an internship to move into spiritual work. You might be having a worldwide reach in this area if you start, you know, a YouTube channel, some sort of online practice. Be open, Leo. Okay. All right, Spirit. What does my single Leos need to know? Those looking for love, partner, soulmate. What does Leo need to know? Best and highest good. Okay, I feel like those two. Leo singles need to know. Okay, we're going to start with these two. Build it from there. Okay, we have the Emperor. This has been coming out today for like every reading in the singles love. So you standing on your own are fine without a person, right? You don't need a person. You want a person, and that is perfectly normal. But you are willing to stand in your own power. You are. You're looking good, Leo. You're looking good. And he's ruler of his world. He's kind. He's compassionate. He's authoritative without being an authoritarian. Doesn't abuse power. And that's going to be very attractive in people, because enough people in this world have been harmed by hungry, egotistical people. So you have, if you were ever this way, you have learned your lessons. You have toned down. Some of you just might want to keep an eye on this so it does not get out of hand. Okay, then we have the Strength card. Beautiful. 2 major arcanas. So you have put the, you've taken the courage to get this far. And it's going to continue strength, because this isn't promised to happen tomorrow. Meeting your soulmate, your loved one. Okay, and lastly, we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so you've had a lot of choices and options, Leo. I think you've probably either been on a lot of dates, maybe you've been online dating, blind dates, and I think you're trying to sit back and observe who comes to you. Who are you going to invest in? Who's going to show their true colors? That's going to take some courage, because I think some of you have kind of been more on the quiet, reserved side through this. Maybe you've been waiting a long time, so you're optimistically cautious. What else does Leo need to know about love? Singles love, finding their soulmate. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so whether or not you are male, female, doesn't matter. It's the energy. You have been very independent. You have been nurtured yourself in your world. I mean, the 9 of Pentacles is the pre-Empress energy, mate to the Emperor. So you are definitely on your way to finding a significant other. For some of you, this other person is your perfect counterpart, and is going to be someone who is autonomous, who's independent, probably owns their own business or is in a managerial role of some kind. And they exude the energies of the Empress. You know, natural, lovely, balanced, hardworking. They're like the ideal couple. Okay, and then we have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so some of you may have feel like you missed out on an opportunity, right? And that might be why you're cautiously optimistic. You don't want to make the wrong choice. And some of you can get too caught up into making the wrong choice that you miss the right choice, right? So try not to overthink it. And also, same thing I'm going to tell you as I have others with these love readings. You have to be open to someone being different than what you've expected, right? You might be expecting a particular package, and it's okay to dream, but don't allow it to interfere, because you may miss someone right in front of you. Now, I don't think that your soulmate is just going to pass you by because of this. Don't want to scare you. And it's a warning not to be too caught up in your head that you miss it or in making the wrong choice. Try to relax and enjoy the process. Okay. And last card for this is the Eight of Swords. Okay, so yeah, I think this worry, these restrictions, self-imposed restrictions, is you're a little in your head about finding the right person, a little anxious about it, when you don't need to be, beloved. You're going to have choices, and you're going to make the right choice. Just take your time. Get to know yourself more. Love yourself. Don't be afraid to get to know people, okay? That's your advice. It's beautiful. It's coming. It's coming. Just be patient. That's hard to do. Okay. Let me know how this resonates for you, Leo. It's beautiful. Okay, Spirit, what does Leo need to know? Those in a committed relationship, whether for a day, 100 years, what do they need to know for their best and highest good for themselves, their mate, and their relationship? Okay, our first card out was the Six of Cups. Okay, so nostalgia, happy memories. All right, what else does Leo need to know about their best, for the best and highest good about their relationships, their love relationships? All right. We have the King of Wands. We have the King of Swords. We have the Hermit. Okay. I almost feel a couple things here. Some of you in a committed relationship are comparing your significant other to a past love. And my friend, that is going to hurt things if that is you. No judgment. You've got to heal what you need to heal. But try to avoid comparison, because if your current partner has let you down and you're feeling nostalgic about the past, that's really not going to help you grow. But you already know that. You need to take some time out and heal. If your relationship is fractured right now, you need to take some time out and love up on yourself. Get some help. Get some counseling. Take some time out and really evaluate what it is that you want, so that you're fair to yourself and your partner. Okay. For some of you, you're butting heads, right? You're both acting in this King of Wands and King of Swords energy. Fiery and passionate, logical, pragmatic, you know, taking action. I think there's some butting heads going on, and you're both acting in this masculine energy when there needs to be some feminine energy brought into this. You both need to kind of step down and be willing to be wrong, willing to compromise and talk it out. Those are the two storylines coming to me at this point. Okay, we've got two more cards here. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so counterpart to the King of Swords. All right, so this is your invitation, right, to bring in this feminine energy, to embrace this feminine energy so that you can become balanced and work together, right? For some of you, there's going to be a new spark of hope, new spark of love and inspiration within your relationship. But you need to let this other person go, okay? This King of Wands energy needs to go from the past. You've got to let go. So you can create new memories with your new partner, or resurrect that which was maybe laid down within your relationship. You need to take some time out. For those of you who are in a third situation, which is you've been challenged with a third person, whether or not this is you interested in someone else, someone interested in you, or your partner interested in somebody else. It's really hurting you, okay? It's hurting both of you. And you may need to take some time out to really think and reflect on what you want. This is turbulent energy, right? This is going to be tough. But there is hope. There is hope. Okay, you've got to be willing to face this together. So there's those three storylines going on. Oh, beautiful. Okay, our last card. And the question I had in my mind was, what else does Leo need to know about love to tie all of this together? And we have the Temperance, right? So you have every hope and belief that your self-love will rise to the occasion, that it will help you, it will heal you, and that this relationship that you're in will heal if you're willing to put the work in. You both have got to put the work in. Okay? You can do this. Now, if you're single and you're waiting for that partner coming in, this is your indication. Feel free to take a picture of this, put it on your wall. If you have your own tarot deck and you have a Temperance card you like, hang it up, look at it. Look into the meaning of this and how this energy relates to your relationships, right? It's like turning water into wine, right? It's taking two things and making gold out of it. So you too can take tough times, good times, create new memories, and build from the ground up, Leo. Beautiful. I'd love to know how this resonates for you. Please hit that like, share, subscribe so this message can get out to others who need to hear this. And know that I am praying for you. Leave a comment if you would like prayer in a specific area. And stay grounded.